Was just hoping to make a quick video explaining the Amity system to a couple of new players. The reason why I'm doing the Amity myself is the part of the Renown system is now an additional Renown score, which gives you additional AP and accuracy based on your territory Renown. All that is the amount of Amity you have accumulated for a specific territory once it hits certain thresholds. So at +2 you can see I'm a level 3. Where you can see that on the actual map is the territory emblem, player information, fame, level 3, buddy adventurer, and ultimately we're just looking for level 5 just for the max. Reason why we're in Velia, apparently Velia has the lowest threshold required for accumulated Amity, and it's just this vendor is very simple. The information he wants to discuss or talk about is very low level and easy to get S-grade knowledge. With Amity, I'm also running some additional buffs. I have a Villa buff currently running, which gives me 10% Amity. I have an Elixir of Amity, which is just a, 20%. I just have to keep refreshing it. It's only a 4-minute buff. I have a food pickled fish, which is an additional 5%. On top of that, I have the Calpheon Noble Dress for 15% additional. These are class specific. They can be purchased from the marketplace, but they might be difficult to find for your specific class. Then I also have a Pearl Shop costume, which gives me an additional 10% Amity. So between all of that, I'm hoping to power level through this a little bit quicker. But let's get in here and I can kind of show you what's going on. Let's re-up my potion. So you can see the interests of knowledge. I currently have all 9 topics that he'd like to talk about and S knowledge in all of them. My current Amity with him is 488. He does have an equipment store that unlocks at 500, and the reason why that's important is right now with 488 to start a conversation with him is 6 energy. As this goes up, the cost of the conversation goes up as well. So the advantage is I can level up his Amity, make purchases which expend or cost Amity as well, just to get a better price on the item, and I don't lose my territory of Renown or Amity. It just keeps climbing higher and higher. So we'll get in here. Basically all the Amity game is, there's 4 cards based on the horoscope of the individual himself. The 4 cards are filled with these different topics of information. And then what you have is interest level, favor, all of that stuff is reflected in the attributes that he's looking for. And then always make sure you pay attention to the rules of the game. The rules of the game. Gain accumulated favor. The pattern I'm going to show you is extremely simple. It works almost every time. The only time it doesn't work is when the rule of the game is to fail. So the way we want to put it in is Imp Wizard, Alter Imp, or I'm sorry, Imp Amulet, Steel Imp, Imp Soldier. You're going to start your conversation, and then the score we're going to get is going to show up here, which will ultimately be added to here. And then we're just looking for accumulated favor. You saw we were well over the required 90 something. We're going to keep talking, and what we're going to hope for is that we don't get a fail conversation rule. Fail to spark 4 times. As I stated, this is going to be difficult. The fails are never easy to do. I'm going to hope for a garbage conversation. Let's see if it works. So there's 1. Nope. So because we didn't meet the rules of the game, it automatically ends the Amity game, and we have to back out. Which is fine. We go back in. We try it again. Spark interest, we can definitely do that. Imp Wizard, Imp Amulet, Steel Imp, Imp Soldier. Let's see if I can get through one of these complete to make my video. Okay, so we've got 45. We're going to keep talking. Accumulated favor of 149. We should be able to amass over 300. Try this again. well over the threshold, so we're going to keep talking. Minimum favor, we can definitely do that as well. Imp Wizard, Imp Amulet, Steel Imp, and Imp Soldier. So now the totals that you see here will be before any of the buffs I'm running. So 265 with the buffs, that should put us well over 700. Oh, wow. 912. Okay. So now you see the next conversation, if we just kept continuing to hammer away at this, is going to cost 10 energy. The way we reset that, go to shop, and you're going to scroll down to the ones that require Amity. As you make these purchases from him, the Amity that you have is actually going to go down. So for example, we're going to purchase one of these. I'll back out. So just the one purchase took 200 Amity. So we're going to go back down, do this again. So I was able to purchase 3. We go back in. Now you saw where the conversation was going to cost 10 energy. It's back down to 6. And I still have my Renown level 3. And my Territory Knowledge, or Territory Fame, is still level 3 Buddy Adventurer. And all we're going to do is continue to talk to him and play the minigame as we did before. The weapons you're getting, most of these can turn a profit. You're paying 48,000 silver. Currently with the market on greens and how quickly people are picking them up, and for a new class, these should sell fairly quickly in the marketplace. Hope that helps.